Hello YouTube and welcome to my unboxing video of the 1:35 scale E.F.G.M Platoon briefing set from Bandai's U.C Hardgraph series. That's quite a long name. There are quite a few of these 1:35 scale kits and they're all quite interesting. I don't really remember how many there were. There were also this main battle tank and the Cyclops team with the small Jeep and the anti-MS team with the arm, with the cut-off arm, and also there were some kit with the Zaku head, but I don't remember if it actually was the same as the one that came with the Jeep. Yeah, anyway, this is my first kit from the line and I'm actually super excited for it. These are just awesome, and especially this hover tank I really dig. I really dig the design. I'm always a fan of science fiction like tank designs, and there are only quite a few out there, especially in 1:35 scale. So yeah, this looks quite interesting, and we got the manual here, we got the box art here, some line art of some of the characters, some more line art of characters and the tank itself. Here is a color guide and shows you some pictures of a painted model. And here is an overview of all the runners. Obviously we're gonna use all the parts included, and here's the manual itself. And this isn't as long as I thought it would be. There's actually quite a few parts only involved in the main body of the tank, and then these here are those hover thrusters, and that's pretty much it. You got the tank, some smaller parts like these hatches, and then it goes around to the turret, and that's it. Just assemble the parts. It has some moving parts here, like this landing gear can swing out this arm, and there, this is just figures, some scenic stuff here, table, chair, and you got the decal guide and some more pictures of the painted model. So yeah, it says display here. Can kind of create like a small diorama with it, and like they have the table set up and like just standing there and talking. Okay, so next up I'm going to remove all the runners from the plastic bags for you, because you can't really see them in those plastic bags. Okay, we're gonna start off with runner C1, which is kind of like the upper half of the main body. There's only one piece on this runner, and it looks quite nice. The surface is kind of interesting, where it has, I don't know if it shows, yeah, I kind of can see it here, where you have like these areas which look like they're kind of like rubber coated. This is something like you often see in real life when they have like metal surfaces, and where you put on like this anti slip rubber stuff on there. This is kind of cool. All the details look really amazing, very crisp, very nice. Yeah. So next up will be the bottom half of the tank itself. Again, this is only one part on this runner. Actually, it's more part than runner. You kind of can get a feel on the size of the model. I think these are kind of supposed to go together. Maybe not. So yeah, this is kind of like the size of the hover tank, which is super cool. I really like that. Next up is some more. God damn it! Okay, so I dropped the box with all the runners inside. Anyway, I'm back here with runner J, which is again in this kind of like German gray, bluish gray color. I think this is kind of like from the front landing gear. This as well, some pistons here. I think this is all like part of the landing gear. Next up is runner D, which is the sides of the tank, and again, super cool detail. Everything looks very crisp, and this is kind of cool. I don't know how well it will show on camera, but inside this panel line, they actually molded it to look like a weld line, which is kind of cool, I guess. Maybe this is accident and then I'm interpreting it too much, but this really is cool. Next up, some more parts in the same color. This is an optional part which goes on the back, like on the pickup part. And this is probably kind of like a floor piece for back there. And I'm really surprised how well all these parts look. I think this is actually a pretty old kit and it looks super fine, super crisp, very nice. Here's some smaller bits like some smoke screen stuff, like some handlebars or antennas, whatever it is. I don't really know yet, and yeah, looking fine. This is runner M, and this is again some pistons, probably for the landing gear. And these are the doors on the side, and I'm not sure if this is like, they look like they're detailed on the inside, so I'm kind of like, we have to see if this is actually comes with a full cockpit. And again, some parts. This looks like maybe that's the back of the hover tank. And here you have these like folding out arm thing, which is kind of like a seismic radar thing to detect enemy mobile suits. Some antenna pieces also looking pretty cool. And these are all pieces for the turret, I guess. Also, this is named runner L, and all these runners are from 1 to 35 M353A4, which is, I guess, the correct name of the Bloodhound. And I think this is actually the last runner in this gray color. We've got some pieces for the what's it called? Yeah, the hover unit, the thrusters, and I don't know what these are for. So next up we got our runner A, which is I think the only multicolored runner in here. And this is for all the figures that come with the kit. And with these figures, I think you pretty much always have to glue them. They're not snap fit or anything. But the fact that they're actually multicolored is quite nice for people who don't want to paint them. So at least you can just glue them and have some color separation to them. Also, the detail look quite nice, but I'm to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Bandai's like 35 scale figures. They look too comic-ish for me. I think it's not the best thing for a model in this scale. Next up we got our runner P, which is in this rubber rubber materials, and these are kind of like all ammunition belts, I guess. And this piece actually looks to be broken, which is unfortunate. And this maybe it's an antenna as well. We'll see about that. And runner F. Runner F is 4 of these vent things for the thrusters. It's in a really dark bluish color. Next up we got a purple, kind of purplish runner. Some vent pieces. These look really nice. You can see these are actually hollow. You can see right through them. This is kind of cool. And again, everything super crisp. The surface detail on this, you can kind of see it here. Also super crisp, super fine. Really, really nice. And so next up we got runner O, which is in this dark grayish color. You got some bits and pieces for the figures. There's something missing here. Part 15. I hope it's not. I hope it's nothing important. And yeah, just like fuel canister, which is pretty cool, and some cups, mechanical bits, like handlebars and stuff. And again, there's so much awesome surface detail on all of these pieces. This is going to be so much fun to paint and weather. And again, in a dark blue color, this is, what is this actually? I don't really know, but it looks good. I think this might be the part of the arm which swings out. And this kind of looks like a Vulcan, like a Gatling gun maybe. I haven't seen anything of a Gatling gun here. Oh, never mind. The turret gun is actually a Gatling gun. I thought it would be like just like a normal machine gun on there. And yeah, speaking of machine gun, here it is. I think this is the main barrel part. Again in this purplish color, which seems a little bit odd to me, but it doesn't really matter as I'm going to repaint everything of this kit. We got some more pieces of the thrusters in here and here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Last up is the decal sheet, and it's not like a super big decal sheet, but everything on there looks super crisp. It's a bit like dented in here, and sometimes with decal sheets this old can run into problems when they ever got like too much humidity from the air. It can happen that they won't come off of the transfer sheet, but we'll see about that. Alright, that's it for this unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed watching. I have to tell you, please don't expect too many reviews and unboxings in the future from me, because this was only something that I went looking for when I was interested in this kit, but I couldn't really find any nice reviews of this kit. So I just decided to do this myself, for when people are actually interested in this kit, say they could find some solid information on it. Also going to build this probably next, because I'm just super excited for it, and it looks like super fun kit, and I really could use a break from some Gundam kits. Haven't really decided what actually to do with this, but since my last two models were kind of like in this German gray color. I'm probably going to paint this maybe green or black, like a Spec Ops version. I don't really know yet, but you will see. So if you enjoyed watching this video, I would really appreciate you hitting that like button and maybe subscribe to my channel. I'll constantly uploading new videos, work in progresses, sometimes maybe tutorials, and yeah, from time to time even unboxing and review stuff as well. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching and tune in next time when I paint a robot. Bye bye.